So I'm going to take my petal and I'm going to flip it. That is how I like to shape the petal. And then I'm going to take my shaping tool. Again, this is my bone folder, and I'm going to simply slide sort of diagonally. I'm going to get these two corners curled up, basically, sort of outward and upward, like so. And then you're going to do the same thing for the other side, okay, until you have this shape. So let's repeat that for all of our petals. So you're using your bone folder, but you're also using your fingers to guide the paper. Now, as far as the material, I am using 65-pound cardstock. When it comes to paper flowers, I find that that is the best paper weight, so the best type of paper. So 65-pound cardstock or 176 GSM, that is the thickness of the paper that I am using. Now, I'm not saying you can't use any other types of paper, but if you try to stick to around that weight, your paper flowers will look like mine, or more similar to mine. Let's see. So now I'm going to basically continue with the second phase of our petal shaping. And I'm going to basically create like a cone, like a paper cone. So with these two corners that I curled, I'm going to now fold them all the way until I have this cone shape. Cone-esque. Okay, so yeah, and I'm going to use hot glue to allow the petal to stay like this. So I'm going to grab my Surebonder glue gun, putting a dot of glue. You don't need a lot. And then because we already curled it, it's very easy for the paper to go to that shape. And then I also like to go in and just smoosh it in like that until you have this beautiful cone shape. Okay, so it's pretty easy. The technique is not difficult, but like I mentioned in the beginning, it's more about like you basically have to be patient, and you have to sort of like love this process, because you're gonna be doing this many more times. But yeah, I need to add up to see how many petals I used in total. But yeah. So now, for those of you who may have missed the beginning, don't worry, I will be reposting this live on my YouTube channel. So Floral Flair Studio, you can find me on YouTube. And make sure that you follow if you like this type of real-time, slow, step-by-step type of tutorials, because I go live every week, Wednesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on Instagram. So as you can see, I'm just continuing the same exact thing, the same exact technique and method to shape all of my petals from biggest to smallest. All right. And here is another reason why I said you don't need a lot of glue. I mean, a little bit goes a long way. First of all, that's the first reason. But then the second reason is like it will, when you go to smoosh the paper, right, to create your cone, if you put too much glue, it may come out from the sides. So just be careful. Expect that so that you don't get burned. Because if you're using hot glue, I always like to remind you guys, just in case if there's anyone who's just getting started, hot glue is hot. It will burn your fingers.